Hey family, welcome back to the show. We've got social distortion on this episode. This is going to be cool. The song is called Story of My Life. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty heavy. I don't know. This is a request from my brother OG. So OG, thank you. Thank you so much. I dig this band. I remember this band even as a teenager. You know why? They were formed in 1978 in Fullerton, California. And I've done a couple songs of theirs on my live streams. So I did Born to Kill and The Way Things Were on those live streams. So Mike Ness on vocals and guitar, Johnny Wickersham on guitar. What is it? Brute Harding on bass and David Hidalgo on drums. David Hidalgo Jr. And they are part of the Orange County hardcore scene. So I had friends that were in hardcore bands. One of them was a band called Up Front that used to play out all the time with Wide Awake and Aware and Gorilla Biscuits. And they did a lot of stuff. So I used to support them and go to their shows all the time. And I believe I've seen Social Distortion a couple times in my younger days, you know, in those big festivals and stuff. They're an awesome band. Loving that they're still rocking out here. I don't know too much about this particular song here. Let's find out. Let's find out what's going on. This was published October 25th, 2009. Social Distortion's official music video for Story of My Life. And they have their links here for these songs, which is really cool. Let's do this here. And of course, I'll have this link for you guys down below in the description box. So that way you can go over there, support the artist, add this to your playlist, do the right thing. That's what I'm all about right here. I'm going to take off these closed captions. We're going to do the lyrics afterward. It's all about words and music here, the whole package. So after we check out this video, I'll do a lyrical deep dive. If you like what you see here, we got links down below if you want to support the channel. You could join my Patreon for free. You could join for $1 a month. It really helps the train roll down the tracks. So I really appreciate that. If you're digging the vibe, hit the like button and subscribe, man. And there'll be more Social Distortion. I can promise you that. All right, OG. Thank you so much. Pedal to the metal, kids. Let's do it. Oh, yeah.
Interest in sports or school elections and in class. I dreamed all day about a rock and roll weekend. And a girl in the front of the room, so close yet so far, you know, she never seemed to notice that this silly schoolboy crush wasn't just pretend. Changes no one there left to talk to in the pool hall I love. doing now, and when you're coming back. Love goes by so fast. You only wanna do what you think is right. Close your eyes and it's past. Story of my life. Story of my life. Story of my life. La 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 la. Story of my life. The story of my life.
They are cool. They are so cool. That is classic hardcore, huh? Great. Little bit of rockabilly elements in there. I dug the dynamics in the song too, and obviously I can relate to these lyrics from what I've heard. They are just awesome. I love the sound. I love the pace of the song. Brought back a lot of memories, even though this is like a completely new song to me. The feeling of it brings back those teenage years. You know, I can imagine being at the Anthrax in Connecticut. Out there in the mosh pit. That's freaking awesome. Love it. Social Distortion, Story of My Life. Let's check out lyrics. Let's check out these here lyrics. I know they had lyrics down in the in their description box there, but it didn't look like very much of them, so that's why I wanted to go and find the whole thing. All right, Story of My Life. Well, high school seemed like such a blur. True. I didn't have much interest in sports or school elections. Me too. And in class, I dreamed all day about a rock and roll weekend. This guy. And the girl in the front of the room, so close yet so far, you know she never seemed to notice that this silly schoolboy crush wasn't just pretend. Been there, done that too. Still picture it like it's clear. I can still see her. You know, sometimes music puts you right into like that spot. Science class, 8th grade. Yeah. She blinded me with science, baby. So I get it. Life goes by so fast. You only want to do what you think is right. Close your eyes and then it's past. Story of my life. And mine too, brother. Story of my life. La, la, la. Story of my life. The story of my life. And I went down to my old neighborhood. The faces have changed. There's no one there left to talk to. I caught that line and I've been like, yeah, I agree. I moved out of my hometown a very long time ago, well over 30 years ago. So going back, it's like places are gone. People have moved away. Friends' parents have passed on or moved away. It's just totally different. And the pool hall I loved as a kid is now a 7-Eleven. And the 7-Eleven I knew as a kid is now a Quickie Mart or something like that. Or not even. And I went downtown to look for a job. I had no training, no experience to speak of, and I looked at the holes in my jeans, and I turned and headed back. Life goes by so fast, you only want to do what you think is right. Close your eyes, and then it's past. Story of my life. Story of my life, story of my life, and good times come and good times go. I only wish the good times would last a little longer. Yes, indeed. And I think about the good times we had and why they had to end. It's true. It's true. So I sit at the edge of my bed, I strum my guitar, and I sing an outlaw love song. That's great. Thinking about what you're doing now and when you're coming back. Life goes by so fast. You only want to do what you think is right. Close your eyes and then it's past. Story of my life, story of my life. Story of my life, too. Mike Ness, you have definitely hit a chord with me on this one. OG, my brother, thank you so much for more Social Distortion. I totally dig it. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Social Distortion song is. How far back you go following this band. I'd love to hear you down below in the comments. Like and subscribe, my friends, and I'm sure there will be more social distortion here on this channel. You guys be good to yourselves, good to each other. See ya.